one, here we go. For many people, Derry, Londonderry is known as the City of Song for both its rich musical heritage and also the incredible talent that's come from here. From the punk rock kings that are the Undertones to Neil Hannon and even pop princess Nadine. I forgot my passport, Coyle. It's clear to see what makes this city so proud. And when you enter any record store, that pride is very clear. The pride of local music and how much they get behind it. The likes of Little Bear take more prominent shelf space than even the Undertones. There's even space for Glee that had Derry's own Damien McGinty. Very few people see me run, but I just got notice that Foy Vance is playing an acoustic gig in the legendary cafe, and that is something I don't want to miss. I'm gonna try have a chat. Foy, thank you so much for chatting with us. You obviously played Other Voices about 7 years ago, so what's been different doing it a little bit closer to home?
You know what, there isn't as much temptation to hit all those pubs in Dingle. Yeah. That was a big thing, right? Because everyone would just go down there and then, because it's a very small town, but I think it's got like a pub for every week of the year or something ridiculous. Yeah. So yeah, I love the Other Voices. The good thing about the Other Voices thing is that the way that it doesn't, even though it's televised and it's all about the TV. I mean, that's the kind of essence of what it's there for. But it feels like a gig when you're, you know, it doesn't, that sort of TV thing doesn't get in the way. It's nice and it just feels just as intimate as it did in St James's.
When you talk to a lot of these artists, you realise that there's a lot of stories behind the music, not just in its creation, but also, I guess, in the effect that fame and constantly being on the road can have on them, and also those closest to them. The Nerve Centre all weekend is airing movies with music at its heart, so I thought I'd pop over and see one. Afterwards, I headed down to the Glassworks where Foy Vance was currently sound checking tonight's gig. Quite apt that it sits on Great James Street. I can't imagine that one unnoticed with Philip. Over the course of the next few days, many acts will entertain audiences in this old church and give them a gig they most certainly won't forget. Just like Dingle, there are many bars across the city that stream the gig in the church and then carry on with the music trail into the night. I made sure to check out Leanne Hart and the Clemines. It's clear to see the boys have some big fans in their backyard. Music, dancing and a few sneaky pints. Enough to bring us into the night and to an end of our first day in Derry.